EA Sports, always proud to bring you the National Football League as we join you from Northwest Stadium, just outside Washington, D.C. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Washington Commanders. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
On the jump. Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing right away is Daniels. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. A lot of talk the other day about them wanting to quiet this home crowd early and often. Very first play of the game, they do just that.
You're exactly right about that, because that's often a conversation when you go on the road and you travel. Hey, let's take the crowd out of it. What a great way of doing so by putting the quarterback on the deck.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with career touchdown number 75. And the Commanders need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Now the try here for the point after. And the kick is good, and the Commanders out to a 7-0 lead.
This makes the score. Commanders 7, Dolphins 0.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. Allen, nifty footwork. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Well, Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. They'll swing this out wide. Here's HFFL. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Dolphins are going to get a fresh set of downs. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as as the ball will come out to the 20. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Here's Allen. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting 1st downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. When you look at this defense, they've certainly had their struggles against the run at the 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
The numbers are definitely not in their favor, but every time I click on the film and watch them, I see stretches where they play against the run really well. Their biggest problem, when they get those explosive runs, those 30, 40, 50-yard runs, that'll really mess up your averages.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
That's another Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Track 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll dump this off to Achane. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Now this defense for the Commanders, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Taking it in from the 20. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from evening this one up. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goal. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
That's good.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I had no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Let's go.
They'll run for it with Achane. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
They'll run. Achane. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. This guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Here's a quick throw right side. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. The extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Let's go now.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
2nd quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation.
Seven Pirates. Here we go. Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Now Daniels. He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Throwing now is Daniels. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on third down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Daniels looking to throw. Past the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A big play there. 49 yards. And the Commanders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Looking deep downfield. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A great play there. 69 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Now Daniels going to keep it. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. But that last throw, Charles, puts him over 15,000 yards passing now for his career.
And, Brandon, they're not going to stop the game and give him the game ball here, but that's still a pretty impressive number, and he's got plenty of more good football ahead of him. Although I would say the team should give him a game ball after it's all in.
Now he's loose again. Inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Jaden Daniels, 65 yards. And the Commanders are an extra point away from drawing level. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today is track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. Couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. Well, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Throw caught by HFFL.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
And the Dolphins first down.
He'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Second and 14. Back to throw again. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 31-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. Achane gets it from the gun. Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
19 Lions. Here we go. Here we go.
They'll run out of the gun with Wright. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
That is caught. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Gordon is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Right. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. They'll try and sneak it here. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Dolphins will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Commanders 21.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Ready.
A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Over the middle, complete. That's Leonard. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
2nd and 1 at the 36-yard line.
Ready.
To the air goes Daniels. That's caught left side by Simmons. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Daniels. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
2nd and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Viking 18. Warrior 70. Street. Panther 11. Panther 11.
The final shot before break. Daniels. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins 30. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Give him 12 yards there. The Dolphins have a 1st down.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
So that one a disaster, a big loss there with 2nd down coming up.
I really don't know where to go with this one. He caught the pass, but in the opposite direction towards his own end zone. That's not one you get every game.
Going up top. Touchdown! A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Dolphins go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
He finds his man, complete. It's Leonard. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 45-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The catch and run good for 18 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
To throw is Daniels. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Derek Harmon able to record his 5th sack of the season. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Operating from the gun, Daniels. And this is incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw, Daniels. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down, they just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. In the third quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
First down, Miami.
Let's go.
They'll drop the throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Going for the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. It's a big play there for Miami. 47 yards. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw here. And this is caught by Allen for a Miami touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now.
24.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Let's go now.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Ready, break. Mustang 19. Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 4.
Deputy.
Looking to throw. Daniels. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 32-yard line. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Washington with the football, but trailing here as we begin quarter number 4. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Liking.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Leonard. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. And it's intercepted at the goal line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver.
And the ball is knocked out. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
After that play, I think we know one quarterback will be extremely happy if his defense can hold the opposing team to a field goal here.
65 catch, 65. Craft all 80. Let go.
Following the fumble recovery, Daniels. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Here we go, shot. 70 Lions.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. His throw incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
The offense on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And it's caught. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal.
All defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Jaden Daniels scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Commanders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Dolphins are going to recover. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics would tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Up the middle, Achane. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. If you can start stringing some runs together like this, you'll keep churning out first downs, and that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy,
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Let's go now.
Now back to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Let's go.
Out of the gun now on third down.
That's caught. It's Cunningham.
And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to make it fourth down.
Brandon, a good idea there on third down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good. And this will remain an 11-point spread. Now, Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
Now Daniel's going to keep it.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
The time becoming a factor. Down 2 scores, though they have 2 timeouts and, of course, the 2-minute warning to work with as well.
Back to throw now on first down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready, right?
Now Daniels.
And he slings one that's incomplete.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is third down now.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Operating from the gun, Daniels.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolf. Hey, check that. Street.
Throwing now is Daniels. And yet again, it's McLaurin.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
That's complete, right around the 8.
Here now, second and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Second and goal at the
60
7-yard
Bobcat,
line.
60 Bobcat. Ready.
Daniels looking to throw.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Third and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory.
Ready. Liking 18.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Cowboy 80. Go.
Daniels going to throw for it.
That's to his running back, complete.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders.
From 6 yards away.
And the Commanders have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Check out.
And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal.
Commanders 39.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that third timeout would have really helped here.
And another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
He'll look to throw. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lock behind it. Wow. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Bronco 80.
He's back to throw.
There's a short one pulled in by Sinnott.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They've got to go thank the guys on D.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as understand where they are in the field?
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. They'll look to throw.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Warriors 70.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's taking a big risk at this late stage. They're not thinking field goal, though. They wanted to leave no doubt on that one. So they took the shot at the end zone, but it winds up incomplete.
Too far for a field goal. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Street. 60 Eagles.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
That's good for a Commanders.
And he clocks it with just 10 seconds left.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
Ready, set.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Stephanie, 19 lot, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Leonard. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. 4 seconds to go. This would send us to overtime. And his kick is good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds. And now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Got it, ready? Here we go, here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So it's the Dolphins who are going to get the football first here as we are back underway now in overtime. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have fought hard to reach this point. They've got the ball first. Remember, though, even if they score, it would quiet this crowd, but it doesn't end the game. But a chance to put a solid drive together here and at least get 3 and hopefully for them a touchdown.
They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Now a first throw here in overtime.
They'll swing this out wide. Here's HFFL.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
And the Dolphin first down.
Let's go now. 60.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And his throw here's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down.
And a throw right sideline is complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. They'll drop to throw.
That is caught. Touchdown. They strike first here in overtime. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL, but I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that as he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
And he returns this to the 22.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself. Know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Won't do it, we can.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
Cowboy 80. Go.
To throw is Daniels. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
It's a gain of 7.
Now they'll audible to something else.
At the 43-yard line.
He finds his man, complete. It's Leonard. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 44-yard line.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Get up, Buffalo 18. Ready.
Here's Daniels. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
Ball on the 39. Here's the second down and 4.
39-yard line.
Come on. Hit. 70, Timberwolves.
To the air goes Daniels. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders.
That is today's NFL, isn't it? If you're going to be a running back in this league, you've got to be complete to stay on the field, at least for those 3 downs we talk about. Got to be able to catch it, which he's doing quite well in this one. 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, a little unconventional. He hasn't been able to cross the goal line as a runner, but as you say, twice as a receiver. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2.
Let's go now.
Washington will line up for the 2-point
60
conversion.
Bison. 60 Bison.
And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead,